20's presents Trauma Team Chronicles. Starring Prince as rocker boy Andre, big sexy guy. Ivy as solo Maverick Cortez. Liz as nomad Hiroto Hero James. Theta as medtech Nara Juan. Juice as Redacted. And I am Mikey Mike, your benevolent referee. Trauma Team is an elite force of paramedical techs. Those in Night City who can afford the eddies depend on them to get out of any situation. The members of Trauma Team abide by their slogan: stabilize, protect, extract. Welcome to the 11th shift, happy hour.
Such a good catchphrase. And we're live. I mean, it gets me every time. That's all I'm saying. How's everybody doing? How's your week going? How you living?
It's going.
It's happening.
I'm existing in a place of not sadness, so I'll take that as a win.
I'm with you on that one.
Yep.
I have to start packing for college. I've been putting it off.
One day at a time.
Exactly. One day at a time.
One day at a time. Yeah. And always doing the things that like take care of yourself too, your mental health, your emotional health. Eat that ice cream, have that beer. You know, even if it's an oatmeal stout that you thought looked good when you bought it, but it tastes kind of bad, but you bought a 6-pack of it, so you have to drink all of them anyway.
Been there and done that. I have a milk stout in the refrigerator.
I
Just
will
like
eventually
that.
do that, probably.
I know that feeling.
I
well.
won't do that.
I mean,
Last
you
but
can't
not
do it for
least-
another year.
Last but not least, play
No,
some games
that's
with your
the
friends and
year.
yada yada.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
My
There-
birthday's in like 3 months.
They're arguing
But you're
about
not 21
beer
yet.
and being
I
children.
turned 21 in like 3 or 4 months.
Well, all right. Forget it.
Okay. That's, yeah, you guys can grow older on your own time, okay? You guys can
Oh God.
grow older on your own time.
I got confused, okay?
But anyway, that's right. Rolling These 20's presents Trauma Team Chronicles. I think we're doing all right. I guess we'll introduce everybody one by one, and then we'll get into our recap, and then we'll jump into the fray. And let's start with Juice.
Oh, hello. I am Juice. Just Juice. No pronouns, please. I am playing Redacted. They, them pronouns for Redacted. Or scantily clad netrunner.
Scandally
Ivy?
Cloud is right.
A little bit. Ivy?
I'm Ivy, and I am back, baby, on Wednesdays. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Maverick Cortez, the solo dude who's been out of action for a little bit. We'll be returning to action. We'll see how that goes for him.
Liz?
Hey, I'm Liz. I use she, her pronouns. I'm going to be playing Hero, the pilot who's got some things going on right now, apparently, and also uses she, her pronouns.
Prince?
Hey everybody, I'm Prince, aka Doubles and Dice. I am playing your favorite rocker boy, Andre, big sexy guy, and I use he/him pronouns as well as Dre. And this is gonna be interesting.
And Theta.
Hi, I'm Theta. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Nara Fong, the retired doctor. She uses she, they pronouns.
Hey, the non-binary is that number.
And I'm Mikey Mike, he, him pronouns. And yeah, I'm glad to be refereeing. Glad Roll20, shining a light on us. Muchas gracias, as they say. And I guess we'll do a little recap and then we'll jump into it. Who wants to do this recap?
I'm physically unable.
I can try.
A taker.
So what had happened was that the trauma team was on their way back to headquarters because Big Boss Lady gave them a call to meet with her there, where they saw the I guess executive assistant or whatever you want to call them, was it Bobby, lost in pensive thought, questioning the philosophical motives of what to do with the rest of their life, as a scantily clad person wearing goggles was sitting nearby, kind of staring off into the distance as well, not responding to their attempts of engagement. They asked Bobby who this person was, and Bobby was like, you know what? Boss Lady just said, have them wait here. It's above my pay grade. So they went in to talk to Kaylee, right? It was Kaylee, who shot them all kinds of platitudes about how wonderful of a job they've been doing, and introduced them to Redacted, a new member of the trauma team who will be joining them henceforth for some assistance. And she said, hey, how about you just work a half shift tonight, come back, I might have something for you. They went off after, some very pleasant interactions, particularly choice words from Dre, and received a call to head off to someone who had a broken nose. Simple enough. Went by, turned out this person may have been kidnapped and held for ransom, was the son of a wealthy corpo. Dre had a fan among the folks who were holding this person captive, and they let us in, let us treat this person. Redacted was filming some of it to capture their exploits on film. Hiro was back at the AV, making sure that we had, a means of getting out, and was left alone in the AV, or so Hiro thought, until a couple of four-legged critters were keeping Hiro company, and Augie. Did some excellent maneuvering to fling those creatures out of the AV. And, there was some tension in this warehouse. The client was extremely irate that we weren't just busting in, rescuing them superhero style. Ended up getting shot with a rifle, shotgun, something. Combat ensued. Dre swung that big ass light up LA Lights sneaker style. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to sneak on your sword. Swinging that light up sword around. Theta did a great job of stabilizing the patient, and we did successfully extract them after Redacted. Tried to hold one of them at a chokehold and give him a gut punch after being sliced open, and we made it back, had some drinks, and then decided to go drunk and meet up with Mr. Kelly, I think it was, who offered us a job, and we didn't necessarily accept. We said, we'll think on it, we'll get back to you. Before all that, the rest of the team at headquarters was, applauding our exploit, or the team's exploits. When we made it back and talked to Kaylee, I think Kaylee is asking us to plan her own surprise birthday party? ?
Yep.
No, that's right.
That's basically where we are.
Asking.
We have been voluntold.
Yes, you have.
There was definitely a threat of, if you don't do this, she'll mess with your money, with your paychecks.
Yeah. See, Dre would have just said no, because getting fired would have been, fuck it. But now she's trying to just play with his money, and now Dre is plotting. I'm just saying.
And I think that's pretty much everything. I think, one thing to add is that, like, Mr. Kelly offered you this gig. There's a good amount of eddies involved.
Oh, yes.
The big hiccup is that you have to have no memory of the gig. So once you
Yes.
agree to take it, you will have your memory wiped of the whole operation. Which I think some people did not like the idea of, especially since he's got a pair of people that run around with him everywhere he goes and does his bidding. And we ended with you guys leaving Captain Martinez's office after she asked you for her surprise birthday party. You have a couple of days to get that together. You have about a day or so to give Mr. Kelly an answer. And I guess we can pick back up with you guys having slept the night. If you lost any health in the battle from the night before, you can apply your body to it for one night of rest. Don't forget to re-up your luck if you spent any last week. And you guys are waking up. It's another day. Go back to work. You can head into Trauma Team headquarters at your own pace. Maverick, what have you been doing in this time, recuperating, healing from your wounds?
I mean, he never got out much to begin with, let alone with like a broken body. Like outside of work, he only goes to the bar every like couple of weeks. He doesn't like go very often, then hang out with too many people outside of the people he works with. So he's just kind of been on his own at home.
Okay, not going to the bar, not anything, just at home.
Yeah, he's just been at home, like reevaluating life, I guess.
Okay. I'd say in that time, yeah, you've been recuperating, chilling at home. At some point, you might have, flipped on the news or read a scream sheet and seen your old Trauma Team crew dangling from an AV at Playland by the Sea, saving some people from a roller coaster and getting some notoriety, somewhat. You haven't heard anything else from Mr. Kelly or anything else about what he's shown you. And I guess, yeah, unless if you're staying at home, I guess the rest of your time would have been pretty uneventful and just recuperative.
Yeah. Like at most the day, but like 2 days before we would have gone back to work, he might have gone to the bar to get drunk. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like
and so all of you guys you have your next shift coming up, and you could be gathering inside of the garage where the AVs are. Tony's there with his crew working on stuff. And you think it might be a night of calls, but Martinez is standing there and she's like, I hope you guys aren't like taking calls or anything. You've already got work to do, so you can take the AV or whatever, but I want you on it, all right? And when you get there, Maverick, this would not make sense. Would not clearly make sense.
No, he would be just in his like what the. I don't think he would have even had said hello yet. He'd be walking up hearing this, and like I imagine all of them like standing in front of the AV with their backs to him. He's like, "What the fuck did you do now?"
I ain't do shit. When me.
This time we actually didn't do anything. We genuinely did nothing.
I mean, you've been doing something. You've been making news sheets and all that shit, but like,
oh no, that's separate from this.
So check it out. Kaylee wants us to plan her birthday party.
okay.
I told her she lost her goddamn mind. And she said if we didn't do it, she gonna dock our pay for it. You're incredibly calm about this. I don't like that. Why are you calm about this? This is some bullshit. We don't even like her. She don't like us.
I mean, you didn't like Captain Sanchez either.
Sanchez at least was sending us on dummy missions, right? Sanchez was sending us into death. Kaylee is sending us into, I don't know what the fuck, a birthday party? I mean, I can plan a party. That's what I do. I guess it in, but
oh,
she sucks.
I mean, am I included in this, or is this just a you problem?
This is an all of us problem.
We work on the team, so this is a us problem. Congratulations. You inherited this one.
Yeah, I did. I seem to keep doing that.
We also were summoned to talk to Mr. Kelly. Well, tell you that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he gave us an offer.
Of
You ain't gonna like it.
when do I ever?
Oh, nobody likes this one. Essentially, we were told that he wants to send us on this mission that's apparently bigger than anyone involved, and we'd get paid like, what was it, 6,000, 8,000 eddies?
8,000.
Huh?
8,000.
8,000
person.
eddies, per person.
What's the catch? There's always a catch.
Hero here would get something else, and so would anyone else if we have something to request. The catch is we don't get any memory of the mission.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, it's right. Yeah.
And you were complaining about poison gas.
I told you weren't gonna like this one.
Yes.
No, I know, I don't. Did you guys already give him a collective answer?
No.
I told him to fuck off, but nobody else. Well, I told him kind of fuck off because 8,000 eddies is a lot of money, but at the same time, I don't like people messing with my head.
So let me guess. You said we'll think about it, and you're figuring out how to tell him no gently.
Like just imagine if the world lost my lyrical genius somewhere mixed up in this. Like, what if I came up with some dope ass song in the middle of all this? Like, how am I gonna spread that out to the chums of the world who really believe in what I'm doing?
Write it down.
That's true.
I mean,
if there's song lyrics, I don't think he's gonna care. But
you really understand that that's part of this job also, right?
Right. All this shit gone. Poof.
Okay.
And Maverick, you also noticed there's someone new in this group that you've never met before.
Oh, sorry. Catching up with new friend. Hi, Maverick Cortez.
Oh, hello. I'm redacted.
Okay. I've heard weirder.
I'm sorry. Every time you say "oh hello," my brain just goes, "This is movie phone," and it kills me every time.
In my head, it's is it the doctor from The Simpsons? Hello, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick. Yeah.
Pronouns for Maverick would obviously, after Pat hearing the name that my name is redacted, like, okay, it's a weird thing, okay, but he would definitely ask pronouns before addressing you any further.
Thank you very much. You can please use they them pronouns for me.
Got it.
And yourself?
He him.
Nods.
Nice.
This is also Maverick. Yeah. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, I said that. Thankfully. Thank you, Dr.
Maverick Cortez. Yes?
Yeah, you did pretty good with your accent. That was pretty good.
They're Netrunner.
Yeah, and
We've been messing one of them from the group, so they got wrapped up in all this shit too.
well, welcome aboard.
Really? You wouldn't necessarily know that yet.
Also, the Russian twins are no longer a problem, according to Kelly.
Oh, I mean, I figured when he
And this one said that the Russian twins is not a problem either.
That's true.
Cool. No more Russian ladies. Yay.
Woo-hoo!
Yes. Well, I don't know that that's necessarily completely true.
Dre sheds one single tear for the Russian ladies.
What do you mean not completely true?
I feel like they would say that. If they could plainly say it, they'd plainly say it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's possible. I think I recently had a run-in with one of them, but only one.
Was it a tech nerd? Like, I don't know.
The other Netrunner.
One with the computers. And what you do.
Netrunner.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did share that last episode. Okay, yes, it looked like it. Yes, probably.
Yeah, I
Are they
believe
not-
one
do
of
they-
them did get away, but honestly, she's not causing us problems. I do not care.
So yeah, we gotta plan this party and give Kelly a response.
Okay, well, I know you guys don't necessarily like Captain Martinez, but do we have any idea of anything she actually likes at a party?
And as
We get
that
to
happens,
ask around.
Under the
I also
sea
wanted to
themed.
do- oh yes, I wanted to
She
do a
actually
library
say that.
search immediately upon leaving the room to see what I could find about Kaylee when we heard that last episode.
Okay. Yeah. Give it to me.
You can carry on while I do that.
Okay. And Theta, you said you wanted to talk to people, and you want to do Under the Sea themed.
Well, that was what she said, right? Yeah, she said under the sea thing.
That was the first thing that came to her head. She was like, "Yeah, Under the Sea or whatever. If you come up with something better, that's just what I just came up with off the top." That's what she said.
I'm gonna make her dress up as a mermaid, and then she won't be able to walk, and then she just flop around like a fish on the water. And we could do a photo shoot.
If you piss her off, she'll probably still dock her.
No, we
head
could do a
with-
photo shoot, and we could pretend she's Ariel, and she could just sit on a rock and drink and look pretty, and then we don't have to deal with her because she won't be able to walk.
Again, as long
That's
as
a
she
throwback.
likes this, then yeah. But if she doesn't like it, she'll probably dock her pay regardless of whether we did it or not.
I'll dock her off of a dock. Fuck it. I'm done with this shit.
I mean, technically we're already the cause of one captain's death. I feel like we'd start getting suspicious.
I am not the cause of the other captain's death. I will not take responsibility for that. Don't you go around saying this. Golden Child got himself into some shit.
Yeah, time out. I'm not saying you actually did or didn't, but that would be the perception.
I'm sorry.
Is my
What?
point.
Listen,
Bart,
the
you guys have
Russians,
anything happen?
the Russians came after us while we were in the office talking to the Golden Child and shot his ass up.
They were after
the
you.
twins
That
did it.
technically most people would count that as our fault,
They
whether
were
or not he
actually
actually.
after the
I
both
see.
of you at that time.
Oh,
No, because they had Maverick at that
No,
point.
I was kidnapped during that.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Never mind.
Redacted. While they're chatting about this, you're doing your search and looking up Kaylee Martinez, finding like her social media and finding all that stuff about her. And some of the things that stick out is Kaylee Martinez actually has a band and plays guitar in this band.
Yeah, she's kind of a badass. She was a fucking top star pilot. She handled that shotgun like nobody's business. We don't gotta like her,
Psychopath.
but she kind of does badass shit on occasion.
Yeah.
Is she any good on the guitar? Is the other question.
The band's pretty good. They're just kind of like this like all woman, girl band, no I in it, just like punk band, tight. From the clips you see, like they just play like small bars and like they've done some like, barbecue cookouts and stuff. Another thing you find out about her with the 19 is that she's got a car that she loves. A big old like convertible, burgundy colored with gold rims. She just loves this car. And there's lots of pictures of her with the car, the band with the car. Those are the two things that you find that stick out the most about her. And of course, you find things about her record at Trauma Team. She's been there for many years, been on a lot of great missions. Is just a general badass in her career as well.
okay. I will keep that information close to the chest until I need it.
Okay. You're not going to you're sharing with Trauma Team, you're keeping it to yourself.
I will hold off on that for now.
Yeah.
I have certain people that I want to share certain things with.
Very good.
Looking for Kaylee's old team, like hunting down records of that by any chance? Because they might know some things. But...
Let me see. I don't think that came up, but it's possible. There's a lot of information about Kaylee's experience with Trauma Team.
I mean, she's the captain, so there's gotta be a
Yes.
record. That or nepotism, that works too.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look that up too, you would see that many people have had some interaction with her, especially if she's gone up the ranks and had to supervise and work with people.
Of course.
Jin has worked with her before. Tony has worked with her before. There's a person that you don't know, a Dr. Carver, that has worked with her before, but is no longer employed at Trauma Team. Yeah.
Would I be familiar?
Doc, do you know a Dr. Carver?
Would I be familiar with a Dr. Carver?
Give me a concentration roll.
Okay. Concentration. Okay. 16.
Yeah, with a 16, you you would have heard the name, but just like around Trauma Team, nothing like hits you of just like they're anything of any renown. Like they did discovered something renowned or something like that. And yeah, I would also say with the 16 that you remember that they quit and started running like a Ripper Doc situation out of their apartment.
Ooh.
Like on the edge of Little China.
All right. Yeah, I know a bit. I'll relate just that general information.
Okay, well, we have at least one possible point of contact. And Big Sexy, are you familiar with her band? It's not Ditties at Lizzie's, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
If you've crossed in similar circles to some of them, we might be able to talk with them as well. Doesn't look like they still play, at least not with Kaylee.
Yeah, I suspect that's because she was awful to play with. She doesn't seem like much of a team player if y'all couldn't have put that together.
I mean, to get this far
Have I actually talked to her? I don't think I've been around long enough to talk to her.
No, you haven't been around since.
I mean, basically, would have been a quick like, "Hey, I can't. My everything hurts. I can't come and work."
She's just been bossing Dre around ever since she first saw him. So yeah, Dre has beef.
I mean, Dre generally has anyone in authority.
That's not true. Okay, maybe, possibly.
Dude, it's anyone in authority. It's regardless if they should be in authority or not. I mean, you don't have to like her. Nobody has to like her. But if she's good at her job, we're gonna have to deal with her.
Hiro, you did a very good job with piloting the AV. Are you any good with regular cars like convertibles? Do you happen to know shops and stuff? Because she seems to be very proud of her own car, and I'll show that bit that I found about this burgundy convertible with gold rims, and they're probably not besties, but maybe this is another point of contact that we might be able to find some information. Maybe not for this party, but might have some dirt later on.
I mean, I know people, not necessarily shops, but people.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah, Hiro, why don't you give me a land vehicle tech?
Nope, that's pilot. Air vehicle tech.
It's under technique.
There it is. Okay, yeah. Got it.
Oh, with a 15, yeah. Like you're looking at the car, and it's not like...
It looks nice.
It looks nice, but it's definitely like a fixer. It's like an old car that like someone fixed up. So presumably she knows a good mechanic, or she's pretty handy and was able to kind of piece together a nice looking car. Old time, like an old caddy, but now it still looks brand new and probably runs like a dream. And as you guys are chatting, you see Tony coming over in his chair, and he's like, "All right, guys, I need you to take this AV and move it out of here, man. I got another team, Delta team's coming in. I know you got your secret mission you're doing, so get to it."
All right, let's go.
Bye, Tony. Bye, Tony.
Take care of her. No scratches.
I promise nothing.
Well,
everybody say good morning to Augie.
Hi, Augie.
Oh, hello.
I give Augie all the scratches. Man, I miss this turtle.
Thank you. All right, let's go, guys.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
That is a good question. If we're just planning a party, what does she expect us to do with the AV?
I guess it's
Like, did she actually mean take the AV and just pretend you're doing shit, or did she mean like
Yeah,
getting the AV?
I think she was straight up here. Take my car and go do my errands for me.
Yeah, that's what I got from it as well. So yeah, let's go. Like, what do we think first thing you'll need for a party?
I don't know. Alcohol.
Booze, probably.
Congrats, alcohol. Good job. Y'all did a very good job. This is the way. If y'all have been listening to me at any time, what do I offer people first when I invite them to go out to Lizzie's?
Booze.
I say first drinks on me. This is the key. You get people fucked up and all the rest of the shit goes away. Or it gets worse, way worse. Then they start fighting like my family used to.
We'll find out after, I guess.
And then me and my Swiss sister are swinging on each other, and they say you're not supposed to hit a woman, but she hit like a man or a really, really strong woman, and she maybe have knocked out one of my teeth. Yeah,
What is this story? What is this story?
me and my sister got some problems. I'm gonna put it like that.
I remember.
She sold out to the corpos, and
yeah, she talked to me at the bar. You ripped up her number in front of me.
yeah, you talked. Congratulations, you got to talk to Satan. Good job.
I mean, I didn't know she was saying honestly, but I would trust your word on it.
You trust my word on that, but you don't trust my word on all this other stuff I've been telling you.
No,
Dude,
you have a lot of words.
It's fine. It's fine. We're about to handle this with booze first. Where are we gonna go to get smashed?
I don't know. We have a budget of like what, 2,000 Deez? So we have to somehow cover music, a venue, booze, decoration. I don't know.
well, did she actually give you guys a budget?
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 2,000.
Okay.
either she'll pay the 2,000 or take the money out of your checks to throw the party herself. That was the deal. And so yeah, and I guess right now your guys' only lead would be the dock, the car. And I guess generally you guys would know that she's from somewhere in the combat zone.
Bloody in the combat zone.
Possibly the bandmates, maybe.
I mean, wait. Are any of these people actually her friends still?
We don't know.
Well, that's if we're gonna throw her a party she likes, why are we going to people she's not friends with anymore?
She seems to think we're making friends with her.
And you know about the band Redacted, but I don't think other people know about the band as of yet. But that's also another possible lead.
Oh, I had talked to Dre. I guess I had mentioned it to Dre in front of everyone. But if folks don't recognize the band, then that makes sense.
Probably not. Right. Okay. Just making sure like we're actually going somewhere with good information other than just. I mean, I know we don't have a lot to go on, but.
Yeah, I was waiting to talk to people individually, but then decided to just like share things in the group.
Okay. Well, listen, we can go a bunch of different ways. We could go hit up Lizzie's, see if, bartender got us some links where we can get some booze, get people fucked up. We can invite a bunch of randos that may or may not turn this shit up or tear this shit down. One of the two. You gotta take chances. Or we could just ignore this shit and go talk to Goro, and Goro is probably gonna whoop our asses and send cyborgs at us. So.
When was the party? Was that tomorrow?
No, we got like 2 days.
You got 2 days to do planning the party.
Oh,
I think it was 2 days to plan the party and 1 day to get a response back to Homeboy.
Yeah. And Dre, you make a good point. It seems I haven't worked with her for very long, but she seems like the kind of person that just likes to feel important. So I don't know if it necessarily matters who we bring, as long as there are people that make her feel good.
That's my guess.
I mean, hey, as long as they don't destroy everything and ruin the party, then thus it would be our fault, and then we get paid docked anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Do what you want. You're more artists than I am.
We're getting paid to throw a party. We're not getting paid to throw a safe party.
No, I'm not being safe. I just mean one she'll like, because if she doesn't like it, then she will bitch and she will take the money away.
We also have to
We
make
should
her
get
like
this.
it.
Listen, if she decides
You
that
don't
she's
need
going
to
to
do
do that,
this.
what we can do to Kaylee is make her disappear forever.
We can also get it in
I'm not
writing the
committing
terms of
murder like
disagreements.
that. I'm not.
Speaking of which,
Where are we guys headed?
I think you said we were going to the bar, right?
You going to Lizzie's?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Lizzie's. Lizzie's essentially to see if we can find a link to get some drink.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, and you guys show up to Lizzie's. It's pretty early. You know, there's some people hanging out, some people that are, you know, started early. Lizzie's being its legendary place. You know, there's some people who look like they belong, some people who definitely look like tourists. Yeah, and there's the bouncer sitting there at the door. Definitely in this Moxie crew. She's wearing long, what are they called? Thigh-high boots. I was about to say kinky boots, but that's a musical. Tony winner,
But the
2013.
boots, I would know what boots you were talking about, though.
But very long, you know, pink boots. She's got like a leather jacket on with like some sort of sports, like metallic-looking sports bra situation. And she's just, you know, obviously working the door, working security.
Dre
What's you
comes in,
guys-
dabs her up, special handshake, you know.
Oh, big sexy. Are you playing tonight?
No, I got other business. I'm planning a party.
Unfortunately.
Oh, you're trying to throw a party here tonight.
No, not here. I wouldn't bring those kind of people here.
What kind of people are you talking about?
You know the kind, those uptight, you know. I kind of talk like this, and all of my friends like candy and amazing things like that.
Oh my god. Yo, it's a party for my ex-girlfriend? Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
Girlfriend.
I don't know how you get down with and who you get down with, but you know, Kaylee Martinez.
Oh, no, but I'm with that kind of, I just know the type. That's all.
Yeah, so do I. Apparently, now I do.
The boss.
That's our boss. So we're trying to see if we can get the hookup on getting some Smash and other Boozer Hall, so we can keep these people liquored so they don't have to talk to us.
Well, I mean, you could talk to me. You know, I might be able to hook you up with something. You know, how much you trying to get? How much you trying to spend?
We got overall a 2K budget, so you know, a third of that.
Not just for the liquor.
Yeah, I must say a
That's
third
what-
of that for liquor or less seems to be reasonable.
You know, this is Lizzie's. You know, it's a little pricey. I mean, you trying to get people drunk all night on
No, I'm trying to get people drunk till they get tired of listening to her.
what's a third of 2,000? Help me do math. It's like $600. Is that right?
Right now.
Or
A little bit more than
800-ish.
that.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'll see what I can do for you. I can get you some Smash and some tasty stuff for that.
Might actually be 666.
We should not have sold those drugs.
It's
Doctor.
not actually-
You need
Dog-
drugs? Because I could work some out
No,
too.
No, it's something else, not related. to
I
that.
mean, you know,
No,
I would not be
maybe.
surprised. You know what though, y'all? I have an idea. I want
Okay.
y'all wonder what would it be like if we got Kaylee, you know, having that nose candy on camera.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. You don't have to do that.
Redacted gives Dre a wink with being on the same wavelength.
As long as I'm not involved in
Ray's
that,
like-
do whatever you're gonna do. I can't control you.
Yeah. Are you? Are all of you guys standing around the door? No one's in the AV. Did you park the
I mean-
AV in the parking lot?
I probably put it in. Am I muted? No. I probably did put it in the parking lot, but I have really nothing to add to this conversation, so I'm just kind of like leaning in the driver's side door.
Okay, you're facing out, just watching everything that's going on.
Yeah.
After not having I think Maverick would join Hero just because he don't do party planning.
I think, yeah, I know I said that, but I think I would probably stay behind as well.
I mean, to be fair, Biggs is the only one that really has any contacts here.
Right, like I'm just
So
in the
I would
engine
hope
passenger
somebody
seat.
goes with him to wrangle him a little bit. But if we're not there,
Oh
then
no. Dre would definitely take the good doctor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I presume Nara is kind of just hopped along, no reason, just need to provide the sarcastic side commentary.
All right.
You're our bones, and I love it.
And so, yeah, the bouncer, she's just like, so listen, I can get you the booze. Where am I delivering it to? You let me know. And if you need some of that, I got you too.
See, you're the
We need
best.
to play
This is why I
social party.
appreciate you. You just know this is why I appreciate you. This is why I keep performing here.
Yo, man, we got love for you, man. Titties at Lizzie's? Yo, but I'm waiting for my song. When you gonna write a song about me?
Eventually.
Come on. Gertrude? That's a good name. Put that in a song. There's not a lot of songs about Gertrude.
Getting dirty with Gertie. Let's go.
laughing?
Getting dirty with Gertie.
There.
Good one.
That was Ivy laughing, for the love of God.
Dirty with Gertie sounds good.
Dirty with
I
want
can
that
run
song.
with that. I can run with that.
Listen, you get that song for me when you get that song for me, man. I could give you these drugs for free. If it's jumping like titties, I give you these drugs for free.
I can't promise you it's gonna jump off like titties at Lizzie's because this is a whole establishment. But Dirty with Gertie, I might be able to make a little banger with it.
All right, sexy. Don't BS me now. Ah.
Listen, I got lyrics for days. You know me.
All right. So that's it. Like, give me the half now. Tell me where you want me to drop this booze off, and I have it there.
We need to figure out a place to drop the booze off now. We don't have a place to throw the party, unfortunately.
If you could just get it here and put it aside, we can come pick it up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need give me $750 on that.
Ivy saying she's bluffing you.
Well, we'll do half of it. What is it? What's half of 750? Who knows what's half of 750?
Half of 750 would be 350 plus 25, so that would be 375.
See? I knew you trauma team people were smart. I knew
I'm a
it.
doctor. Math was part of the.
Yeah. I give her the Eddies. Let's go. You're there. Boom, done.
Okay.
Don't fuck me. Saying.
Man, you wish. Get on out of here.
Not
big
like
sexy.
that. Damn.
Get out of here with your big ass sexy self. Yeah, she pockets the Eddies.
Trey comes back out. It's like, all right, booze situation, good. And we might have a little bit of extra stuff. You know what I mean? The doctor know how to give out the dosages. I can imagine you can split it up. Cool. Now what? Y'all tell me about Under the Sea, because I don't know. I don't like.
Blue.
Are we really gonna sit her on a rock like a mermaid? Because that was just some random shit I made up in my head.
I mean, to be fair, it would be pretty funny.
I mean, I
listen.
suppose there is something to that aesthetic of like those old American, like high school movies or whatever, but
Yes, it was quite a throwback, but maybe you might not be too far off. How is it that they say sleeping with the fishes?
I don't know if that's the saying you. Okay.
I think that is. I think I know what they're.
I mean,
implying.
we got some of us maybe have mob ties. Looks at Hero.
What?
What?
I thought that was done.
I mean,
Dre over here is wondering if you have mob ties, apparently.
In case we need to make someone sleep with the fishes. I'm just trying to keep all of our options open to make sure that we're most efficient in these things that we do.
And you Kira, were also the last person to talk to the mob at Rizzo's.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just yes, you're not wrong. What about it?
Wait, but did you guys get paid for that, by the way? For the thing?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know if you distributed it, but I think you only got like 100 eddies each because he felt like you guys botched the gig.
Yeah, he was on that bull. But I prefer to not fuck with the mob. So I ain't gonna go back and complain.
You're the one who accidentally made us fuck with the mod. I said accidentally.
Everything gets blamed on Dre.
I said accidentally. I didn't. That's not necessarily your fault, but it's really funny that you're the one who accidentally got us in it, and you're the one complaining with the mob the most. It's just really funny.
This is less of a
It's not
complaint.
your fault. It's just funny.
And more of an observation. So, what's next? What we gonna get next? We're gonna get
of course, Ham Galtieri.
Ham Taro.
We want to get, party streamers and such. I don't know. Like, do we need to go get a clown?
We used to host the party.
No fucking clowns.
Right.
We should
Wherever
probably
we
lock
do it.
down
last time.
Location.
There you go.
We need a location and debatably a security force, depending on how this goes.
Yeah, right now you guys need decorations if you want, security, I guess if you want. You haven't talked about food at all.
That's fine.
You actually haven't interviewed anyone to find out more about her to see if any of this stuff is what she wants. And what else did we say? The car and the band.
If we play it like an under the sea themed thing, we could ask to use the car and like put her in like a prom dress and drive like that.
I think I hate to be this person. I don't think she actually wants it to be under the sea. I think she might have been being sarcastic to just tell us.
Also, she said,
go on about
she knows what sarcasm is. I feel like this is giving a lot of credence to.
I guess condescending is more appropriate.
Big Sexy, give me a concentration or local expert role.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna backtrack fill in a little bit.
Okay, which one of these is better? All right, I'll do this one.
Local expert. Yeah. So I would say when Redacted was talking to you in the AV about the band and maybe showing you pictures and stuff of this band, you would recognize that a lot of their pictures come from one stage. Like you see them playing on the stage very often. And it's you would recognize it as a place called the Forlorn Hope, which is like a kind of like rough solo bar. People go there to like find work, fixers will set up gigs and stuff there, but there's like a house band that plays all the time, but they also have other bands that play, and it's one of those crowds where if they don't like you, they chucking shit at you. That kind of spot. And you would know this spot. It's not necessarily where you would do your kind of music, but you know it.
I'll let the crew know. Like, this is the place. Right. Y'all want to go there?
I
Maybe.
definitely want to go there.
Yeah, I will bank us that way and start heading over there.
Maverick, be ready to whoop some ass just in case.
When am I ever not ready?
I'm just making, observations and suggestions.
No, I know.
And I guess Redacted, I don't know. Butter yourself up or something. Maybe that'll make them a little bit more susceptible to our charms.
So, what did you say? To buckle myself up?
Butter yourself up. Maybe put on some baby oil.
I put down the baby
Okay,
powder.
I have a question.
and
How scantily
look
clad
for
are
some
you?
oil.
Did you
Oh
see
yeah,
it?
no.
I wasn't here for the original description.
Check the Zoom chat.
I'm on it.
And you guys get to the Forlorn Hope, which is like on the edge of Little China. Lots of buildings, on the road that it's on, the buildings are very close together, maybe about 5 stories high. It's been like a slick, like not a lot of heavy rain, just kind of a little bit of spritz. It's going to end soon. And as you roll up to this place, it's kind of got the classic kind of Western saloon doors to go in there. There's obviously like a more secure gate that can come down over it, but it's got the style of this saloon door. Neon light, Forlorn Hope, but the O and the R are gone, so it's just Learn Hope. And you hear music coming out of it. So that doesn't sound like a live band yet. It's still early, but there is someone being chucked out of the place as you guys roll up, or I guess land the AV.
I can appreciate the aesthetic.
Also, redacted. Maverick has at least looked once respectfully. I'm sorry.
Who's doing what? Is everyone going into the Forlorn Hope? What's the plan?
I mean, someone should probably stay with the rig. Just in
I
case.
will stay with the rig.
I will go in and do it. I am my soul. That is it.
Oh gosh, I will go in.
Theta's going too. Everyone's going, but Hero, basically.
We have jockeys, right? So we still technically have the gear for calls and stuff, don't we?
I think Dre will wait with you with Hero. It's like, y'all got this. Go ahead. If it gets like y'all don't know how to turn your charm on or whatever, then you call me. But otherwise, me and Hero gonna stay out here. What's that?
You scared of getting dirty?
I may or may not have gotten kicked out of this place once. Don't really like my lyrics all like that. So I just try to avoid this place, period, because things happen.
Okay. Well, shall we redacted? And Nara?
Always good to go.
Cool. I walk into the place. If they let me even.
You start walking in and there's, like a person that's, shaved head, got on like a denim jacket, cybered arm, and crushing a can of Smash as you guys walk in through the saloon doors. And they kind of hiss at you, baring their metallic teeth in a kind of threatening way. And you walk in.
Hello.
And he just goes.
You say like that would face
on the floor. And you enter, and there's the bar. A bunch of tables. They're kind of, these circular tables are set up. People are smoking. Some are speaking in real hushed tones. Others are very audibly, drunkenly, kind of fighting but having a good time. There's a jukebox just blaring with a giant speaker in front of it that's just blasting this kind of rocking power, just alt rock kind of vibe that's going on. There's a woman going around who's a waitress who is serving drinks and seems to be navigating the crowd and the people very well. And of course, there's the bartender who's just back there slinging drinks in between puffs of a cigarette.
I have a question. When I was doing my library search, would it have revealed whether Kaylee maybe went by a different alias or nickname or something back when she played?
What'd you get for that again? Like a 19?
Yeah.
I would say no.
Okay.
But you would maybe with that you would know that her band was called Cracker Fairy Tales. And so you would know that that's the band, CFT. That would be it. But you wouldn't get an alias or anything.
It's actually the band name. That was just something you made up.
I mean, isn't that the same thing?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Bless.
I'm asking if that's like the canon nickname name of the band.
It is now the canon nickname of the band.
Okay.
That is a
Uh,
blessed name. I
In that case, can I do a quick little like visual scan, not scanner scan, around for like I don't know any like signs or old flyers or anything like that to see if there's any indication that this is like that was a kind of band that would still have stuff up that people would basically want to keep up in this place and like recognize or know about. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So give me I guess that'd be a perception check, and I would take the same from all of you.
Oh, well, I'm not in there, so.
Right.
First roll of the night of failing.
Oof,
I never really roll that great in this game. I've realized, and I'm just learning to accept it.
I roll here and there. Depends on the day.
The dice gods are not on my side normally.
Okay. With a 13, you see that there's, the walls are covered in old flyers and, room for rent signs, call this number kind of stuff like that. But you're having a hard time finding like a flyer specifically for CFT. Like it's just so muddled. There's beer stains and stuff like that. But you do spend some time just kind of checking out, and you see that there are a bunch of other, they have lots of bands that come through there. Do you need the names of any of these bands?
If you want to share them with me, sure.
No.
But
if you're going to test the referee.
If you don't have a whole litany of made up band names on the ready, then
I do. If you ever need band name suggestions, I do.
I think I did pretty Cracker Fairy Tales pretty good.
You did.
Hilarious.
With a 12 or 12 minus 9,
Nothing. If anything, at that point,
you don't really see anything. You're looking around, and this is a solo bar. So a lot of the people are there, they got that military training where their eyes catch everything, kind of, or not catch, but like sense vibes and sense things are going on around. But a lot of people are eyeing you up and sizing you up. So a lot of your focus is just like, not anything specific, but just generally like keeping the vibe of like, don't fuck with me and the people I came in here with.
Yep,
you're not really
pretty
to get
much.
a general vibe of the thing.
Just squishy, okay?
Doc,
if
Nara,
Nara's really that squishy, Maverick would make a point not to leave your side.
Nara, you look around with a 16 and you see someone who looks a little out of place, perhaps, but it's also someone who looks very familiar for you. And the thing that makes them look out of place is that they kind of got a bright colored wig on. And they got a laugh that sounds a little high pitched. And they're at the bar and they slam down a drink and they turn around and it's the hobo clown chilling at the bar.
I'm just gonna poke Maverick really.
I'm already in front of Nara.
Hobo clown.
I saw. Once she points them out, once they point them out to me, I'm like,
He hasn't noticed you at all.
we don't interact with them. They won't interact with us. Okay. Data checked out.
I'd like to see the person that was walking around. I think you said they were like serving drinks or like had a tray of drinks. Maybe I pictured that in my head. I basically want to try and get a drink. I kind of, I clock that there's like some tension in the direction of whatever's going on over there. I avoid that, but still want to try and get a drink here.
So you're going to the waitress or the bartender?
Waitress.
Okay. And you go up to her and she's just kind of moving like, sorry, honey, but you got to move out the way. You want a drink? Sit down, go to the bar. Come on, move it.
Oh, okay. Well, I do want something to drink. I guess I have to go to the bar instead. Okay, thank you. There goes that.
And she moves past you and is just holding these trays with the empty drinks and slams them down at the bar, clearing a path through people and moving very deftly. So yeah, and she said you could sit at a table or you could go to the bar. You could pick.
You can go to the bar. It's just, but the problem is, as long as Maverick and Nara don't get close. Because the second that clown sees us, there's going to be problems.
You're gonna go to the bar.
Yeah, I don't have history.
Maverick is nearby, like just eyes on everything.
Right. I guess you guys didn't mention anything to redact it. So
I mean, I would have thought that would have been in the like group history lesson, but
yeah, you go up to the bar. There are a couple of empty stools that are available to you.
Yep, I signal, try to get attention whenever I can.
Yeah, and the bartender comes over, mid-30s, white dude comes over. It's like, what it'll be.
I was going to say vodka, but I'm not going to do that. Some whiskey, please.
Yeah, all right. Pours one out, slams it down for you.
Who's playing tonight?
Oh, tonight we got the house band. They're playing.
Oh yes, I love house band. Very good music, house band.
Well, they don't do house music, but it's Slaughtered Lambs. They're the local. They're Forlorn's band.
Oh, Slaughtered Lambs. They're never quite as good as the Cracker Fairy Tales, huh?
Oh, you're a fan of Cracker Fairy Tales, CFT. Yeah,
it's been so long since I've heard them play. When was the last time? How long has it been since they've been around here?
Oof. Yeah, they haven't made a show here in a little bit. They're probably about due. It got busy. We got a little popular. What can I say? Freeman wanted to hire more bands. Some bigger names came through. But maybe you're right. We kind of forgot about, the other bands, the little bands, local bands.
What were they? What were their names again? I can't remember. It's been so long.
What are their names? Cracker Fairy Tale.
Yeah, well, like the front person and the drummer, and they all have their names. I forget.
Oh, well, you got what was her name? Bimbo on drums. I don't know their real names. These are all their stage name. Bimbo, whatever.
Of course.
She-Wolf on bass.
Yes, Bimbo and She-Wolf. Nothing ever came quite close to them. And didn't one of them leave to go and join that other band? What was the name of that other band? Now I'm testing this of the referee. Just kidding.
Well, you mean they used to have? I know they used to have. I took your accent. Well, they used to have keyboards, but I didn't think it was that good. They got too poppy, I guess, for my taste. So I'm lucky they dropped them, and then she went and started, Fuck Your Yankee Blue Jeans, which shitty band, But yes. And of course Kiki, we got Kiki on guitar,
Kiki was my favorite. Yes.
Yeah, don't sleep on Kiki. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, what do you say that?
Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever heard her just talk. She's got that voice, and sometimes people in here try to test her, but she always sets them straight.
She has quite a unique voice, that's for sure.
I'm just saying. They're a badass band.
Place.
I bet we should try and get them back in here.
Yes, absolutely. I look around and see how far my trauma team members are.
I'm not too far off, just probably out of line of sight of the clown.
And the clown is moving. The clown is was kind of holding court with a few people, telling some jokes and kind of laughing, grabbing them very much like, and now he's kind of making his way towards the exit, towards the direction you guys came in. Are you in the dock trying to get out of sight? What are you trying to do?
we'd be getting out of sight, and as we're doing that, I'm texting Hero, the clown is here. Do not do what you're gonna do.
Let me get a couple of stealthy rolls from you two.
Okay.
When you're attempting
and tell me how are you trying? What are you doing to get out of sight?
Is there a bathroom?
Yeah, there's a bathroom.
I just dragged Dart to the bathroom and hide in the bathroom.
So you're gonna try and run and just beeline it very swiftly to the bathroom.
Okay, I wouldn't make it look like I'm running for my life either, but
yeah.
Nora's definitely gonna get dragged along to the bathroom because Nora's like.
It would be like with urgency, but not with enough to throw anybody off.
All right, let me get stealth rolls from both of you.
Definitely trying to run to the bathroom because Nora's
19, bitches.
Woo-hoo! Oh god, watch me flub this. 12.
I will.
That makes sense. Nora's wearing brightly colored clothing.
And Hero and Dre, what are you guys doing? You guys chilling in the AV?
So at some point, once everybody walked off, I'd have probably not even like looking at Dre. I'd have been like, "So what do you want to know?"
You know, we never did get to actually talk about what the hell was going on with you and Mr. Kelly. You kind of avoided the questions. Who them people to you?
Those were my parents. I've thought my mother was dead since I was 4, and I thought my dad died about a decade ago.
Shit.
Yep.
So what you want to do about it? You think he really gonna give them back to you?
I have no doubt he keeps probably a stable of people. And honestly, this isn't the first time I've had my memory wiped on a job, so it's not that weird. It's unusual. It's not the norm, but it's not to me. Anyway.
I guess that's fucked up. But it's a lot of money. And I don't know if we should trust this dude.
That's valid. I don't trust him either.
So like, cause I was looking at your parents, and I'm like, well, what if that happened to me?
Here's the thing. One of the reasons why I'm betting it won't is he likes using us, much like Kaylee, and why she won't fire us. We are more useful, alive, and functional. From what
Why
I'm
though?
seeing,
What makes us special?
we're stupid and broke and easy.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, somebody had to say it.
That's why my sister keep coming at me. Ain't this some shit? Maybe I should. No, I ain't working for the corpos. God damn it. This is stuck in a rock and a hard place.
I mean, why do I think? Because it probably costs way more money to keep people in that state than it would be to just erase an hour and a half of memory.
But do you think like if you erased, like they didn't seem like they had any personality at all. They seemed like they were just empty husks.
I do not know enough about net running and all this shit to know if my parents are even still in there. Not a clue.
This is the only reason why. Okay, listen. For once, I'm thinking of maybe, just maybe, considering the possibility of doing something selfless that doesn't involve my job. Because you're cool people. But if your parents can't be restored, this ain't worth it. Not even for the money from me.
The other thing I asked him for is the people who sold them out. But again, that's my own side mission. I've been looking for him for the past 3 weeks.
In that case, maybe we can. Okay, maybe we can do something together here. I've been getting basically, in short words, cock blocked from doing bigger shows on bigger stages because I'm doing it all independently, which makes me believe that my sister is probably behind it, or my ex, one of the two, probably both of them working together. You help me take those fuckers down, I'll help you take your peoples down.
That's easy. You ain't gotta ask for that one. Honestly, and since Kelly's throwing in stuff on top of Eddie's, a contact or two bigger venues Just the contact. You still got to set it up so you're not selling out.
Oh, it's not just the contact. I mean that part. Yeah, absolutely. I want to do bigger venues. I want fucking revenge.
Well, no, that's fair. I'm just saying, add that onto your end with Mr. Kelly.
Oh yeah,
He
for
gives
sure.
you some context and maybe a good word, but that's up to you. Because he seems desperate, which is odd, honestly.
I mean, he seems desperate for more power, which is beyond my like. Well, I don't think that big. I'll be honest with you. I've been so used to thinking about how to survive till tomorrow. I ain't never really thought about like what would happen if I had control of a fucking satellite or some shit.
Yeah, that's weird. I have no interest.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna tentatively say we say yes to Kelly. We're gonna have to convince Maverick because Maverick's gonna be the holdout now.
Isn't Kelly working on why his brain scan is all over the place?
Maybe.
I think that is going to be enough to convince, maybe not enough, but a good.
I mean, Maverick done got his head fucked with a little bit, a lot of bit. I don't know. Might not like it, so you know.
Right, but it was Kelly who saved him from it last time.
And this is what we got working in our favor, I guess. Hopefully, maybe.
Don't know what about the new guy, new person, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get better about that.
New person.
Yeah. Red.
Kill one of the Russians. That's interesting.
Yep, that's helpful.
Did Nara already agree to this?
No, we're going through everybody's issues.
As you guys are talking, there's a couple of drunks from the, kind of like eyeing the AV, kind of like, whoa, like remarking on it, getting close, touching it. They're non-threatening. They're just drunk and just enjoying this AV. Are you guys sitting in the driver passenger seat? Are you guys hanging out the side door? What are you doing?
Probably sitting.
Yeah,
Let me
Dre's
know when
got
my tech hits zero.
his feet up on the dash, everything.
Not on top of Augie though, just right next
No,
to
of
him.
course not.
We would have
We
fought.
respect Augie in this household.
I got a little bit of respect, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do for trying to convince Doc.
Honestly, I think the doc probably down. That's a lot of eddies.
Honestly, from what I've seen, most doctors are just insane. So yeah, she probably be like, well, let's go.
Yeah, just like maybe Doc gets to have her own clinic or something. I don't know. Probably work.
I think she's got maybe it's just one she works off of. I don't know if she has her own. That'd be cool.
That's a good chunk of change. I imagine she could.
Oh, I could upgrade my gyro. That'd be dope.
And you guys get a text on your agent.
Red
from
alert!
Maverick.
Red alert! The clown isn't leaving the building. And he would send a second one. The clown.
We got a big ass gun. That's Dre's response.
Out there, yes. In here, no.
You hear the AV click on.
And as you guys, Maverick and Nara, are being dragged to the bathroom, or trying to sneak away to the bathroom, rather, Nara, you see the clown look at you and kind of grins a little bit. And he sticks his hand in his jacket and he takes something out and throws it right at you. And I think it's a good place to take our break, and we'll come back after our break.
Please be lemon cream pie.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Redacted is still there, sipping on this whiskey, trying to push the
actually write down
bartender
the
for more
prepared.
information.
Yeah.
Well, blended more than Nara, because Nara is wearing just
Doctor
brightly
clothes.
colored clothing, brightly colored pastels.
Right, brightly colored pastels with probably like a lab coat or something, right?
Not a lab coat, just
Blazer?
like one of those yellow rain jackets, essentially. It's a very bright outfit. It is not for this place.
Yeah, I would say that Maverick, I think as far as fitting in goes, Maverick is fitting in the most.
Hey, for once.
For sure.
Yeah. Because
For once, these are my people.
we got Hot Pants and Harajuku and then Maverick. So
Yeah.
that's quite a
To
mix.
be fair, those are really good shorts.
It's us. Those are great shorts. It's
Sorry, I don't mean to be thirsting over here that much, but like,
So let's go to our break. We'll be back in like whatever, 5-8 minutes. Go do your bio breaks, replenish your snacks and your drinks, and we'll find out what happens to TT at the Forlorn Hope when we get back.
All right. See y'all soon.
Thank you. Play us out.
Okay. Is it going to work? Yeah. There we are. BRB screen. And let's get us some music going. Perfect. What did I miss? What did I miss? Mm-hmm. Yes. I love that. And we're live. Back at it.
Woo!
All right.
Referee.
Welcome back. Oh, yeah. I know I believe in gun control, but what can you do? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, that was a real shot in the dark with that joke right there. Jeez. Really missed the mark with that pun right there.
I hope you know that I genuinely think you are funny. I hope
Thank
you know that I do.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
I'm the same level of humor most of the time.
That's one of us.
You haven't got to hang out with them IRL yet. Just you wait.
You guys keep meeting up in the East Coast, okay? Leave me alone.
I mean, I'm even further out.
Right, but at least I can justify the trip by seeing a lot of other things in LA. I don't know enough about Philly or other. I mean, I could go to New York.
New York? What?
Justify New York, but I might be in New
So
York.
when we last left off, our trauma team is trying to work on putting together a party for their captain, Kaylee Martinez, their boss, who they have mixed feelings about or don't like, who knows. They were able to secure some alcohol from the bouncer at Lizzie's, who also will give them some drugs in exchange for a song, a good song, a banger. They found out that Kaylee Martinez plays in a band that often plays at a place called the Forlorn Hope on the edge of Little China. And they are now there. Redacted has spoken to the bartender and found out a little more information about the band. And Maverick and Dr. Nara have bumped into an old foe, a hobo clown, who they've tried to run away from, but not before sending a text to our rocker boy and I nomad outside in the AV, conversing with each other. And then when we left off, the clown had noticed you, Nara, being gently guided, pulled by Maverick towards the bathroom. And he stuck his hand in his coat and pulled something out and threw it at you. Would you like to try to evade it? What are you trying to do? I'll give you this chance.
Nara's definitely going to try to be like, oh no, avoid.
Can I assist by pulling her aside and maybe like into the actual bathroom?
I would say that it's more of Nara's thing. You were focused on the stealth. You're guiding Nara.
I just know that Maverick, as soon as he senses danger, would immediately pull her behind him.
I'll let you do. Yeah, if you want to do a perception roll.
Me? Okay.
And we'll see if we can add that. And of course, Nara, you would give me. Yeah, you're focused on this. You're moving forward, doing this
Fair
thing.
enough.
Yeah.
And then Nara, give me your evasion roll, please.
Okay. 18.
Okay, and with an 18, this thing comes flying at you, and you see it as just this brown blur, and you wrench yourself away from Maverick and dodge away out of it, and it kind of hits you in the back, Maverick, and falls to the floor, and you both look down to see a rat scurrying away under people's feet. And he just kind of and continues walking out.
Okay. If it's not gonna turn into a confrontation, it's not gonna turn into a confrontation. You want to have a confrontation here?
No, but
Then we're not gonna talk about it. Hero knows, and she might try to put the AV on, and we'll worry about it later.
And sure enough, Hero and Big Sexy, you guys see coming through the big swinging doors this big hobo clown. He's there in his got his brightly colored armored clown outfit with a trench coat over it. He's got his wig, his messed up makeup, and a big old floppy little hat. And he sees you, and he gives a grin, and he sticks his hands into his coat as he comes walking out closer to the AV.
I would just the AV directly at him. Because I turned it back on once I got the text
You did?
from
Turn on when you got the text.
This is correct.
So what are you trying to? You try to crash him with the AV.
Yes. You said he was walking.
Andrea's like,
towards us. She's
no,
gonna-
no, no.
gonna
He has
spin and-
explosives.
Right one there.
No, but Dre knows what to assume with these
Great for the
clowns.
Story, yeah.
You've heard the story, and you heard that Maverick shot him blind somehow. Still
Okay.
a dumb moment, but not the point of this.
I mean, I don't think Dre is going to stop Hero, but Dre is just no explosives. Boom, boom, AV.
Boom, AV.
Give me a pilot roll.
You better not do bad. This will be the one time.
It will be. How come I do this every game and I can never find it?
Oh, it's under.
Oh,
Never mind.
that was a
Oh my
9.
God.
That was a 9.
And you come like forward. And are you what are you trying to do exactly? Are you trying to like just drive forward into him? Are you trying to
I'm
land
not
on
trying
him?
to. I damaged the AV last time, and Tony gave me a whole bunch of shit, and I don't want to get on Tony's bad side. So basically, I'm trying to
Aim for the
speed
head.
up and just and like send him flying backwards.
Okay. And oh shit. I think it's he did not do well. He crit failed. Oh shit.
Or failed. Okay. I mean, what do you roll for damage on that?
I'm doing collision damage,
Oh, okay.
which I believe is 5d6.
Wow.
Oh, that was the same as my flamethrower. Good to know.
And then with such a
Just
good
let her
roll,
forget.
usually with collision, like you guys inside the vehicle would also take the damage, but with such a good roll, I'm saying that you did not collide into the bar, which would have also been a big deal.
That would have been an issue.
Yeah.
That's like tipping over all the motorcycles.
Yeah, the biker bar. So I picture it
The
like
what?
this. She flies up and at the last second just basically spins the wheel and just hits him with the fishtail back of it, sending him flying.
And you do, and you hit him, and you could like even feel the impact of it, just like smashes right into his whole body, and he just goes flying and lands like a fucking bag of garbage against the concrete. And there are people at the bar just going, "Oh snap! Oh shit!" And he's just lying there, just like belly up, crumpled onto this, laid out on the ground there.
Is he alive? I'm not there, but
Dre's like, I never doubted you for a second. I knew you had that.
And I just flip it back around and park. I've done what I wanted. He messed up my AV. I hit him with the AV. We're even now. We're good.
You messed up your AV, now you're gonna mess him up with the AV.
We're good.
okay.
Everything is
If
good.
of all danger signs have passed, at that point, Maverick will go up to Red, as we're calling them, or I don't know. You pick the nickname, and we'll call you it anyway.
And Redacted, what else? You're drinking your whiskey, chilling at the bar.
You're muted.
I have like specific things that I want to see if I could get from the conversation. Do you want to
Go
like
on.
role play out the scene, or like,
Sure.
or just roll for it maybe? Okay. So essentially, as soon as I hear about Kiki, I want to I guess briefly describe Kaylee's aesthetic, or like some of the things of Kaylee, to see if maybe Kaylee is Kiki.
Sure. And give me a conversation roll. And I would say that while talking to the bartender, who goes by Ringo,
I want to ask Ringo if like that describe if like Kiki matches that description or Kaylee matches the description, like where would I be able to find Bimbo and She-Wolf, like would they be willing to like host them to like come back and play, or how can we make that happen, pretend to be a fan and all that.
Okay. And yeah, let's see what you get. 16. And yeah, Ringo's spending time with you in between serving other people drinks, coming back and forth, but you easily, he's like, yeah, that's Kiki in a nutshell. Like, you describe her perfectly. He doesn't know a lot about She-Wolf. He does know that Bimbo has a partner that doesn't live too far away, named Rico. And Rico's another rocker boy who doesn't really play at the Forlorn. He does a different kind of music, doesn't really fit in there. But she spends a lot of time with Rico, who lives nearby. I guess with a 16, what was the other? Was that all your questions? What do they do? Where they hang?
I want to plant. I don't want to like suggest it, but kind of plant the seed. Like, hey, maybe this could be the location where we have this party. And like, would they want to have like a Firefly, whatever the fuck the name of this band was?
Fairy Tale.
Like reunion special in 2 days.
And he's into it. He's like, yeah, they haven't played in a long time. Do you mention it's her birthday or whatever and do the whole thing?
I don't.
They haven't played in a long time. Yeah, I'd love to have them back. What do you think? When are you thinking?
Well, if there's space and if you're free in about 2 days, we're trying to do something special for Kiki. And so this might be a good place to it. If Kiki's already familiar with this place, it might be good. Kiki might know some of the people here. The people might know Kiki. It's an automatic vibe. Good vibrations,
Okay. So what are you thinking? Day after tomorrow? Tomorrow night?
Day after tomorrow sounds good.
All right, you do it. I'll talk to the boss man. We'll have the stage set up. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we looking for here? Like, is this something that y'all like would be willing to sponsor? And since they're familiar with this place, right? They're playing the gig here. We bring the people. We bring the band. Everything's good.
Listen, you bring people. You bring the band. We got the booze. That's it. The stage is open. We're not going to charge any tickets or anything. I mean, come on, man. It's fucking Cracker Fairy Tale. Of course, we're going to open up the door for them.
Hey, I raise my glass. Cheers. I pay for the drink and leave a good tip. And say thank you, Rico. Rico, right? No, Ringo. It was nice talking to you, Ringo. I'll go start getting things started to get this show on the road. Huh?
All right. What's your name again?
Redacted.
I'm sorry?
Redacted.
Can I walk up to this one and be like, that's the name they
No, you're doing your stuff. You're running to the bathroom.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just thought it'd be funny.
Okay. Redacted. Okay. Yeah. See you then. And as you turn around, you see this clown throwing the rat at Nara and Maverick, and then storming out of the bar.
I was just a little. That you did better before. Didn't say that. You wouldn't say this after the dude's long gone, but like, damn, he did better before, man.
I'll ask about that once we get back inside, and I'll follow them out. I guess watch the clown get thrown against the
watch the clown get rammed.
And they're like, hey.
No, by the time I would say, because that happens pretty quick. Like he walks out and does this, and they just slam him and knock him out. So by the time you come out, the AV has resettled back down.
I just hear everybody go, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened here.
I don't know, but I have an idea. I did tell Hero the one you'd want to hit with the AV was there.
And
We
are
done?
Yeah.
The clown, and as you guys come out too, you also notice that the clown is no longer on the sidewalk.
Okay, let's see the very good or very bad.
Does he make another move towards my AV? I'll do it again.
Give me a perception check if you want to see where he might have gone or where he is.
I'm absolutely the drugged out goofy doing. I'll do it again. Perception. 11.
You do not see him. And I'm gonna need you to give me a brawling roll, please.
That's a worrisome thing to say.
All of us?
I think that.
No, just me.
Oh.
I have a +6 to my brawling, so hopefully.
And
22! Damn!
a
So with a 22, you see Redacted and Hero. I'm sorry, Redacted and Maverick and Nara coming out of the Forlorn Hope. And you know, looking back, you see that the clown is no longer there. You're trying to get a scope of where he is, looking in your mirrors, looking back, and all of a sudden, this hand comes through. Gloved hand with the fingertips cut off comes through and just starts reaching for you, trying to pull you out. And you're able to block the hand and knock it down, but this hand is reaching in, trying to get you.
Dre screams like Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element.
Can I go ahead and grab the arm?
Oh, that's such a good movie.
That would be, give me another brawling roll.
And I'll just kind of, as I'm grabbing, I'll be like, just get in, guys. This is
Okay.
apparently going to be real annoying. 17.
You are unable to get a hold on it. Like, it is like the hand is just, you get a grip on it and it twists out and comes at you again. And you guys are now just struggling with these hands.
Don't we just shoot him?
As we're walking towards the car, can we just see the clown on the side of the door?
So he's on the other side of the AV. I guess I was imagining it as like, this is the street and you're kind of parked parallel with the street. So you can see Dre like screaming
imagined that
and
too.
this hand like coming at
But we don't see him hanging out
Hero
the
from
way.
the other
Okay.
side.
I just
Um,
walk into the
but
AV
you
like,
go-
do you want me to shoot him? Do you want me to just...
Is everybody in?
If we start driving, I'm feeling the clown can't hold on. I'll say this as they hop in the AV. Like, start driving.
Everybody gets in?
I'll get in. I'll look really confused and get in.
I will-
I'll explain in a minute, Red.
I will start going up, but I'm going to bank so that he is on the side of the AV, and I'll just yell brace.
Oh, so
We're
you're
doing it.
gonna try and turn this way. Okay.
Yeah, so that he
Don't
is
go for
stuck
another-
on the side.
You know what scene?
You're coming with me.
You know what scene I think of?
Okay, give me that pilot roll, and everyone else give me athletics rolls. I mean, don't know if anyone is strapped in yet or whatever, but give me your. Dre was been sitting there.
Can we get the normal? Can we get the same thing
17.
last time when we were told to brace, which was we knew it was coming, kind of like we practiced this. Ouch. Yikes! We're done.
Okay, so here we have finally figured out the lowest that Hero can roll on a flight is a 17.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Dre was strapped in.
Yes.
I mean, Maverick would have
Nah,
made
he
it
was
when
screaming.
tried to strap in first, but obviously if we didn't have time before you yelled brace.
I was going to
Yeah,
ask
and
if
I
you
don't
know
know to expect
this
it.
that we did last time. We had a brace.
Redactor's like, this is all new to me.
Yeah.
This is true.
Of course, as soon as Redacted looks like they're gonna go flying, Maverick will grab their arm.
Well, I was gonna say, I know last time there was a brace roll, we got an advance, like there was a bonus or something because we've done it before on the base set. I remember as reason that Hero's definitely done some barrel rolls in the stamp. We've all had to.
Hero gets bored between calls and just like,
Yes, it was- yeah, it
No,
was.
Lawrence is great. You
Everybody's
should
just like,
get one and we're fine.
It was
I'll
just-
say that.
Maverick reaches out and grabs the harness that's on Redacted's chest.
I mean, hey, as soon as it looks like you're falling out of there,
You know what
he's
scene I
grabbing
think
it.
of every time we have a bracelet? I think of that one scene in Mary Poppins where the cannon shoots at the mornings. They're like, brace! And they all grab together.
So you guys brace, but some of you don't make it. Maverick, you are able to hold on. You've got your tight hold on it. Nara, you kind of get like bumped around as Hero's making this maneuver. You could take 1 HP. Redacted, you don't make it. And
I fly out.
Big Sexy, as you're getting whiplashed in this in your seat in the front, your head hitting against the dashboard for a second, you could take 3 HP. And Redacted, you're gonna lose 5 HP as you fall out of this twisting AV and land on the street below.
Did the clown stay on?
As you're doing this, not only did the clown stay on,
Oh, good.
but the clown, like as you're twisting it, instead of him landing on top of it, he kind of comes through your window.
Oh my fucking
And he
God.
reaches out and his hand reaches for the dashboard and grabs Augie. And he slides back out of the AV.
I already got my gun out and I'm shooting. No one touches Augie. I don't care.
And you are having, like, from the movement of people jostling around and falling out and all this stuff, you're having a little trouble handling this AV. But you in this struggle, you can kind of see it in slow-mo as he slides and kind of grabs it, and as you're trying to straighten it back out again, he just...
Oh, I wasn't
back
trying
out.
to straighten it back out. I was going up sideways, and I was trying to get up like
Okay.
40 feet and then drop his ass.
I see what you're saying. So you are now going up at a wobbly sideways, and
Yes.
so just half of his body will come in then and grab this Augie, and he's just kind of like, like enjoying himself too much, and is now on the, I guess now the top of the AV.
That's fine. I'm just gonna
leaping
keep
off.
going up probably 60 feet, 70 feet.
And Redacted's just on the ground.
Well, yeah,
I think it's the
Redacted
launcher.
fell out already, and I'll come back for him. or come back
Andrea's
for
like,
them in
I
a
think
hot
I got a concussion.
You
can fix that.
with this, and I would say like with that, like you're coming up, and part of what fucked you up is like as you were twisting it up, you like hit a nearby like pole or something like that. We could probably take, you didn't hit it that hard, so maybe like 10 SDP off of the AV, and so you're kind of having a wobbly top of it. So you're trying to get up there, but it's taking you longer to like really like maneuver it and do this thing as all this shit is happening around you.
No.
Redacted, you are now laid out on the street watching the AV rise above you.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a pair of big old floppy feet like plummet to the ground, and hear them kind of squeakingly starting to run away.
Oh, is he not? Because I wouldn't keep going up if
Oh my God.
he fell off. If the clown fell
Jumped
off,
off
I
or
wouldn't keep
whatever.
going
He's not
up.
on there anymore.
Yeah, he's like, the way I'm seeing it is like you are trying to make this maneuver, all these people have fallen out. In that time, he is like bent in, grabbed Augie, and that turns, you're still trying to maneuver this thing, he's gonna jump off.
So we wouldn't have gotten up that high then, because
No, we
not in
wouldn't have
that
gotten up that
time.
high.
No, you hit something. That's why it's only like 5 HP or stuff. Like you hit
Yeah.
something with this critical failure pretty quick.
And so I hear that pitter patter of the squeaky clown feet, and I'll think to myself how incredible this would be if I had my camera, but I'm assuming that it's still in the AV. So I'll at least right myself, stand up, and grab my pistol and start running after those footsteps.
Okay. Yeah. And you start running, and they run across a street and kind of turn up into another street, and you are now following behind them. Everyone else, what are you trying to do? Maverick, oh my God, I almost called you Ari. Hero.
That'd be real confusing, but yeah.
This
as
guy
soon as-
wouldn't still be moving if it was Ari.
Fair point. Okay, I am assuming I also witnessed him take the clown taking Augie.
Yeah.
I'm already like, I'm like, in my we're like, that is too fucking important to Hero. No way. So he like lets go and actually tries to like, he actually tries to drop to the ground and like jump out of the AV, hit the ground, and try to follow the direction.
Give me an athletics roll.
Please don't. 19. I don't know how good or bad that is in this context, but
Yeah, with a 19, you this is like from your paratrooping days. You jump
yeah,
out,
like, I was
hit it with a
jumped out of
roll,
things before.
and like as you hit the ground and hit it with that roll, like Redacted is running past you, just pistol in hand,
I already
chasing
got my gun
after.
out and I'm going.
I go ahead.
I was gonna say, Hero, you give me a roll to like regain control of the AV proper.
The songs page.
What were you gonna say, Redacted?
You could say that the clown was running along the street, just like making some turns, like to try and shake off me as a tail.
I think it does maybe they just came to like they crossed the street, came to the first corner, and just turned.
Great. I would like, I don't know if this is too wild or too out there. If I can scan and find a control node to fuck with the street lights so that if the clown runs into traffic, a car can come and basically swipe them.
Okay, give me a scanner roll. And Hero, you're able to write the AV. Big Sexy and Nara, you guys are able to stabilize yourself. Some of the medical supplies and stuff are on the floor in the back of the AV. Dre, your head is now off of the dashboard, and you've got a little bit of a cut bruise there.
Dre's like, I'm bleeding, I'm gonna die. Just crying and screaming. It's like the last thing I ever wanted to happen to me was a clown to be the reason I'm dead. I'd have rather died in a gang war.
I'm not there, but oh,
and Doc just abandoned you too. Doc's like, I can't deal with this nonsense. Yeah, so.
And sorry. You guys, and with that role, obviously, you know, that's your standard kind of role for pilot air vehicle, and you just like save it fast, probably fueled by complete outrage and anger. You bring it back up, and you can see the clown turning the corner. Redacted now has their goggles on and is scanning the area as Maverick rolls out and is running after them.
Would I be able to basically cut the clown off so that he can't get out, and he's like, okay, you're between two buildings now.
And yes, and with that roll, you get there, like you zoom past everyone, and you get to where he is, like turning around the corner where there's more just these like, you know, 3 to 4 story buildings, and he just books it and runs into the closest building. While you're scanning, you find with that scan, you can sense like some control nodes, like the Forlorn Hope has its own network and security system, you know, makes sense. You can notice some other networks or buildings that are controlling elevator and lights, but you're not able to find a city node to hack into. But it becomes very interesting anyway, because the lights start to go off. Lights in the area are like shutting down.
Am I able to tell why?
Give me an electronics. Electronics? Give me I'd take electronics or basic tech. Oh, hell yeah. It seems like this is like some sort of like blackout or brownout. Something's gone, like the grid. Someone's messed with the grid. And I would say that someone has messed with the grid, and with a critical success, I would also say that you notice there are signs about for WorldSat, which is like a communications corporation in Night City that runs like obviously communications and stuff. And you see signs for them like doing some work within the neighborhood.
Okay. Does it look like the lights went out in the building that the clown went into?
Yes.
I
It
follow.
looks like that in that direction, like the lights are going off on the streets.
Yeah,
All the
I
streets.
follow.
Maverick, right behind.
Yep, I'm right behind Red Actor. You cool if I call you Red?
Redacted, please.
Redacted, okay. I follow Redacted.
please.
Dre and Hero, you see this clown run into this building as like the lights around start to go off.
How big is the building? Is this like apartment building sized, or is this like?
It's residential. It's like an apartment building. It looks like it's, it's like 3 stories. It's 3 stories tall, got the roof, little roof, fire escape. It's just like a regular old apartment building.
Hero was very close to just with the AV into the wall.
And Dre's like,
but it is an apartment building. So
Dre's like, no, don't do it.
Just grab onto something.
Or maybe on the roof.
Why did you sound like the salesman from?
And you guys also notice that your AVs, your agents, don't seem to be working as well.
Do our like walkies work still?
Is my scanning effective?
Yeah. I don't think it's meant to go well if you have nothing to see.
Grab onto Maverick.
But the cyberware and stuff still work. That's not connected, I wouldn't imagine.
No, the AV is fine.
Okay.
All your cyberware is fine.
Cool.
So no communications though.
Then we'll just scream really fucking loud.
Yeah, Heroes.
And Dre's like, I can do that. I can scream.
Oh, we all know you can.
Am I
Hero's
able
probably gonna
to
take it up to the roof?
You're gonna land on the roof?
Good idea. I had asked, is my scanning affected?
No. And you land on the roof, and the power's out, and you have enough room to land safely. And there you can see the door that leads to the stairs that enter the building. Maverick and Redacted, you guys run in after the clown through the front door.
Yes.
And you are in the hallway. Hold on. Do I have a map? Where is the map? Where's the map? Here it is. And so, you guys come in through this front door. Where that yellow rectangle would be the fire escape that's above you. The blue's just windows, and fuck is it green? Green's a door. And you guys just come into this hallway, and you can see an elevator at this other end, and of course these apartments that are there. But there is no power in here as well.
Well, I assume that there are stairs near the elevator. But it is dark. But I mean, my instinct is to scan to see if I can find a control node to turn these lights back on. But I kind of also like the advantage of them also not being able to see us. I wish I had my camera.
Do we have any idea where the clown went, in what direction? Because we saw them come in here, we did not see where they went after. So
I look left and right.
The clown went in the clown direction.
You're just looking in the dark, left and right.
That would make great sense.
I want to cyberize it, like allow you to look in the dark.
I just have ones to change color. That's it.
I don't know.
Hero can.
Hero. That means Hero would have to leave the AV. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, beyond the monitor.
But I assume, I don't know if this is different in this time, but do buildings often have like really faint emergency lights in situations like this? Is it like a complete blackout, or is like there an exit sign somewhere that's like illuminating faintly?
There is no exit sign light. There's no faint ambient lighting. Just this
Pitch
dark
black.
hallway, pitch black. There's some like light coming in from. No, I mean even the street itself. You know, some of the night is coming in. Your eyes are adjusting a little bit, but you are in this dark apartment. From where you guys are on the roof, you could hear it. There are windows being smashed, sound of people just like having a ball. You see a fire come up a few blocks away. It is a blackout in the combat zone.
Clowns.
If you guys are working your shift tonight, you'd probably be getting some calls to come over here. Sound of gunfire in the distance.
We are only here for the fucking tourists.
Turtle is important.
That's it.
It seemed like you and this clown got something personal, and if you want to go handle that, I'll watch the AV.
You can't move the AV.
But I can shoot, and I got a sword.
There's also the ginormous fucking guy on the top of it. That's true.
I'm really bad using that. I tried before.
As you guys are up there, that door bursts open. Bow! And there's a man standing there, older, kind of brownish, tannish skin. He's got a Kevlar vest on, holding a rifle. And he goes, and he points at you guys. Get the fuck out of here. It's my building.
Hi.
My building.
What's
Doesn't
your
belong to
building?
you.
You got a clown.
With explosives.
What you
Yeah.
say?
There's a clown downstairs. We were following him. He got something of mine. We mean no disrespect. I was just waiting for him to come out and I'd take care of the problem for you.
Who do you work for? You got 2
Team?
seconds.
It's literally
Trauma team.
It's a big old sign on the AV says trauma team.
Granted, I don't think you
All
can
And
see
I
it too well.
stand up and I am in my gear and
Well, I mean, you guys, you came at a wrong fucking time. Thought you were with WorldSat.
nothing like that.
World. Where have we heard that name before?
You
Oh,
have heard that name before, and also you would probably just know like WorldSat is like it's like knowing AT&T or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
the dumbass boy. What was his name?
The one that you helped who had his brain fried?
No. The one who got kidnapped. His dad owned WorldSat, right?
Well, he worked at WorldSat.
Oh, well, his dad worked at WorldSat, but was doing something to get like.
Well, I wasn't there for that. I thought you were talking about the Netrunner boy who
I
brain got fried.
written down, I think, somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're trying to keep the dude from blowing up your building and all that jazz. So, like, don't shoot us, or do shoot us, and then we'll have to shoot you, and then it'll just be bad. So let's avoid that. I think you might be likable in somebody's universe, so let's keep you in this one.
Give me a persuasion roll.
You couldn't have just left it if we don't want
Or
to.
are you trying to threaten him if you want to?
No, this is persuasion. He's not trying to threaten this dude. Okay.
The words you use could also be taken threateningly.
Yeah, Dre is not a wordsmith. He's just persuasive.
You would think that would mean he'd be a wordsmith.
No.
Not bad.
And with a 21, I mean, like his assault rifle is got a huge, big old drum on it for its like ammo. It's a big, hefty thing, and he just kind of swings it down. You can hear it rattling a little bit as he lowers it, and he goes, "All right, but I'm telling you, you're in danger already. WorldSat's trying to take this building.
Why this
Shut
building?
down I don't know. They want to build some fucking tower here. It's important to get the waves to whatever fucking beavers who need it. Apparently, we're standing in a prime real estate. We told them to go fuck themselves, and they shut down power to the whole freaking neighborhood.
Hmm.
And as he's talking, his agent rings.
Capitalism in Night City, ain't that a bitch?
And it's weird that his agent would be ringing, considering that all communications are done. And you can only just hear like a blah, 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 blah going on the other end. But you hear this man just saying, "Nope, no way. You can go fuck yourself." And he hangs up. And he turns to you, goes like, "It looks like we're in some real danger now. It might be safer to go inside."
Is the AV gonna be safe up here?
No.
Probably not. I'm not there, but I'm saying the obvious.
And can I get a perception check from all yous on the roof?
All right.
All two of us.
No, Nara's here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a couple luck just because I haven't been doing great on these.
Drop
It
two
ain't
luck.
help much.
I'll drop 2 luck to bump it up to 19.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna leave mine where it is.
So I got a 17, 17, and a 14 for perception up there.
I'm dropping 2 luck to drop it up. To pump it up to 19.
Okay. And with a 19 and a 17, you guys notice that like there's this building, there's a little bit of like an alley kind of side lot area, and then another building that's right across that lot. And there are like 3 people standing on that roof. And one of them has a gun that is aimed right at the roof that you're standing on. Hero, you are mostly noticing the man that's standing there and his eyes as he's like talking to you, hangs up the phone and kind of glimpses up there. And you're more focused on that as a bullet flies past you and hits him right in his armor and he stumbles back.
Oh shit.
You guys downstairs in the dark, what's your move here?
I'm still trying to scan to see if I can turn these lights on.
I'm looking for
Aha.
like I'm looking for like a way up or down or out.
Yeah, I assumed
Okay.
it was pitch black. Otherwise, I'd be doing that too. But I assume since it was
I mean,
pitch black,
I would be
couldn't see
feeling along the
anything.
walls for like what's an apartment door, what's an elevator, what's a fire escape.
Okay, I would also say that you guys would probably have flashlights. So
Oh well,
I'll
I
just
would
say
turn that
turn
on.
on
I'm
your
looking.
flashlight. I mean, your trauma team, you got tools. So we'll say,
I assume that all of my stuff had stayed in the AV since I fell out.
oh,
That's
you
why
ain't
I'm
got
not
jack
confused.
shit.
That is
Okay.
that is the
Yeah.
downside of just not
That is
wearing the
fair.
uniform.
So I will say that you don't have. Thank you. You don't have jack shit, but I would imagine Maverick would be, was a Boy Scout and in the military and probably has something.
I have something for fucking everything.
Did you do the scanner roll and I missed it?
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, give me that scanner roll.
Better.
8.
Better. So with an 8, you would notice that there are nodes here. There are close to the elevator, which is on the other side. You're sensing it
and
over here in this area.
I go in that direction, and I either follow Maverick or like nudge Maverick to follow me.
Dude, that's it. I'm going up. Or
You're gonna split up?
oh, you not coming with me?
I have to stay here. I'm trying to turn the lights back on, but I have to be
Okay.
pretty close.
Okay. Is there?
I
So
think-
this is okay. So there's not really. So the only way out from here is up. Is my understanding.
Or out.
Or out is up.
And yeah,
Oh,
and are you gonna
back
jack
outside.
into this node?
Yeah, I have the like the range upgrade, so I can be up to like 8 meters, I think, 8 feet or something like that. 8 meters.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna
Okay.
do a quick scan for the clown to see if they're in here.
So give me a perception check as you are looking for the clown as redacted Jackson to the control node to get into the system.
14?
here. Why do you have a +2?
What do you mean? I don't know. Oh, I believe that is a thingy for solo.
Oh, you're using your
That's it's just I
combat
hit the
sense.
button. It says I have a 2 in there. I don't know.
Okay, I'll look. But if you're using your
It's
combat
just on my
sense-
character sheet that I have 2 in there.
Okay.
I think it's because of a solo thing, unless it's a conditional one, and then the perception, intelligence, 6.
Well, you should
plus
have
threat.
you have one for your you can move these around
Huh?
on the front page. So your ability is combat awareness. So you have 4 points in combat awareness. You can use them. You see the abilities on the front page,
Oh,
the character page. So
now
you can
I-
move them around and use them for different things. So you have them spread out to 1 each and all these different things. So for threat detection, you only have 1 in there.
1
So it
point,
should
but
be
if I
only
can,
1.
if I have the move to change it, I will.
So but you can move them. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna put 2 in there for now, but like obviously it doesn't count for this one. But the
oh,
next-
you just spent 2 points of luck is what you just did.
what? Didn't need
So
to.
if you go to the skills page where it says modifiers, click
Yeah.
show modifiers, and you have +2 points in luck. So,
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
so I'll just
Yeah, you got to
it.
reset it.
Oh, I thought I mean, it didn't say I'd spent any to that point.
It's okay. So we'll just keep that roll.
I don't think that's very good for considering it's in the dark.
But yeah, but you can move those around. So for perception checks, you'd be like, oh, I want to use it all for this. Or like if you're in a fight, you can move them around to do, so you could read what those skills are on the front
so for
page.
threat, so like, okay, so for the solo abilities I have, threat detection would count to the perception roll. Is that what I'm understanding? Or is that a separate thing? That just trying to do a base perception.
just read the characters, read the front page under solo, and you see you have those 6 abilities there.
Right, I see, but oh
So you
yeah,
can move
X,
them.
X number to perception. Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah,
rules are on page 146. It says there, so you can move them. Just check it out.
No, that part I understand. I was just trying to figure
For
out like
this roll, no, it would not.
No.
Right.
But you can move them, I think, pretty much at will. Like you can move them before doing situations. You can use them in that way.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Um,
But the +2 is there regardless because
Yeah, you just count that as spent luck. Essentially.
you spent 2 luck. You just spent 2 luck.
okay.
Yeah. And with that, I should roll for homeboy.
Good idea.
And so, yeah, with that, you don't see anything. You're studying the shadows. There's nothing moving. You think you hear like the sounds of maybe some people in the apartments, like a little bit of murmuring, some whispering, but nothing that clues you into the clown being there. Bless you. And redacted, it's that single line, that dot comes in, gets brighter and brighter, and you are now in the net architecture of the building. Red lines around you, and you can see the entryway into this net architecture.
Cool. So check in.
And the first thing you
use my-
encounter is a password.
Cool. So I have my 3 net actions, and I
Yes.
forget what they are already.
I have so many things open. Okay, here we go. Got it.
A little back door. So first, I want to. Oh, I don't have anything that helps me with back door. I guess I'm just gonna try and backdoor it. I guess.
Okay, I don't need this. This is the wrong one. Yeah, with that 8, you almost get it. There's something like, this is like a simple enough net architecture, but for some reason there's something eluding you about this password, and you're like, get close to it, and it just kind of like craps out on you, and you're
This
unable.
darkness is so bright. Oh
Um,
my goodness.
yeah, and it's again the same thing, and you kind of like catch yourself making the same movements again. You're just like, wait, why am I doing that? Like that didn't work the first time.
You know what?
You are so close to nailing it, but for some reason,
How does luck work? Can I just like dump a luck in there and try and like bump it up a little bit? How does that? I don't know how it works.
So the way luck works is that you replenish it after every session, and you can, for every amount that you use, you add that to the roll. So retroactively, since you didn't know that, I will let you add luck to the last roll if you'd like.
Sure. I'll bump it up to 10.
And with a 10, you are able to finally crack this password, and you're kind of kicking yourself, maybe muttering a curse to yourself in Russian as you like crack this password and can see the entryway into the next level of the net architecture. Up on the roof, Rico is taking the shot, and it's just like, move, move, move. And he stands and just starts firing this rifle.
I mean, I guess I just kind of grab Dre and jump back in the AV and just beep.
Are you gonna jump into the AV?
Yeah, make sure Nara's in there. Grab Dre and just up.
Dre, are you jumping in there as well?
You muted.
Oh yeah, Dre didn't wander far away. Dre was just like talking to this dude from like just outside of the AV. As soon as shots get fired, Dre is diving in to be like on the floor, like, why are we here? Why are they shooting? I'm too young to die. I mean, I'm not, but I'm kinda.
Yeah, and Nara's gonna run in after you guys. And those three on the other side are just like firing back, taking some shots at the AV, and also at the man who's on the roof, who is now fleeing back inside as you guys run off.
Dre is gonna hop on the mounted gun, knowing he can't shoot this thing for shit, and he's gonna shoot at the one dude who shot the dude on the roof that we were on.
Okay, give me an auto fire.
This is all bad. Okay, auto fire.
Do you hit the AV?
You just don't. You are like actually shooting the building. And just like and it's just like you can barely control it. You kind of want to take your hand off the trigger, but you cannot. And it is just like hitting the brick and the glass of this building. It has a neon sign that's not illuminated that has its name on it, and you are just destroying, wrecking that. And the people who are on top of the roof don't even pause, and they're firing.
Dre puts on his helmet, his trauma team helmet, just so people don't recognize his face as he's shooting all the shit.
And Hero, you see that another AV is coming towards the building. Seems to be making a beeline for the building.
That makes sense.
It does.
All right, well, I just kind of coast out of the way. I will sit and watch. I will, we have no radio. I was going to say, I'll see if I can hail whoever is coming in.
Where are you trying to, like, out. Oh shit, they rolled really well. Are you trying to move away from the shots and all that, or which direction are you heading?
I'm going up, and if they are on, say, the right of the building, I'm just kind of going to go left. Okay. I don't want to let the building out of sight because my goddamn turtle is in there.
Yes.
And yeah.
Give me another pilot roll. Here they are. Shit. Or quality. Oh, 5d6.
There's a crit. So 27 plus 8, 35.
Okay. This guy also critted, but he did not get as much as you, I think.
I wish I was doing something cooler.
10 plus 10 is 23. Yeah, so you beat him. Yeah, so you after the guy on the roof runs back inside while firing and all their attention moves to you, you're able to like just deftly maneuver away from these shots. These people don't have a chance to even hit the AV. They didn't know who the hell you were, and you're able to dodge and get like out of range of their weapons as this other AV is coming in. And I guess you had moved with the assumption that it was a trauma team AV, but it is unmarked, and it lands right in the spot where you landed. And you can see 3 people jump out, 2 of whom are holding assault rifles, and one of whom seems to be wearing some goggles that look like the ones Redacted wears, and is setting up shop on the roof. The other people on the other rooftop do not seem to be firing on these people at all.
Get us close. I'm gonna try something. It's probably a terrible idea.
Works for me. And I will get us close.
And Dre is going to throw his last tear gas grenade down at these people.
The ones who are shooting?
The ones who just landed on top of the roof.
Okay. I forget the throwing rules. Do we remember what the throwing rules are from last time?
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Let me see what I got here. Because I feel like there's no, like if you're holding something, throw an object up.
There's an attack roll for thrown items.
Okay,
It rolls with attacks.
This is Dex plus Athletics here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
I mean, it should roll that way with attack, but if it's not, then. So let's see. Skills,
I can't really
athletics.
tell what it did there.
And my dex. Yeah, that's right. It rolled dex, athletics, and I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3, so you got a 9.
Yeah.
How close do you would have to bring the AV really close to make this a success?
I mean, I'll buzz them. I'll definitely just.
Okay, so give me a
Basically,
pilot.
so I just have to drop it on top of them as we go.
Like so give me a pilot roll for that.
Ugh, 19.
We're gonna come back to you guys as you come swooping in for this attack.
I rolled a 2.
Give me another perception check, Maverick, as Redacted is moving into the second level of this net architecture, where you, I have so many windows.
Cover me.
Where you see a control node, and it looks like it controls the fire alarm and the sprinklers.
Okay. Do you want to resolve the perception check first?
No.
Okay. So first thing I want to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna try and handle that control node.
Some lux.
Yeah, you
Not
are
very well.
Yeah, this is like some sort of like whoever put this together didn't really know what the hell they were doing. So it's not even you. It's like just kind of this messy net architecture that's happening.
Damn it! I don't have anything that can help me.
Spend some more luck. Nope. You got more luck points? I think maybe.
I do.
Maverick, yeah. It is suspiciously quiet. It is mad quiet. Like you are feeling the hairs on the back of your neck are kind of rising a little bit.
I am still scanning each hallway, and I'm going up to the doors to see.
You're
gonna
gonna
spend 2 more luck and run. Sorry, go ahead.
you're
I
gonna
have 2
walk
more
away
net
from
actions.
redacted. You're walking away from redacted and checking the doors and the hallways and stuff like that. Good.
Yep.
All right,
While I
redacted. What are you
do
doing?
my second luck check, so it's 15.
With a 15, you now have full control over you have full control over these nodes, and you can power them back on if you need to.
I do.
And with that, the emergency lights come on for the exits, and the sprinkler. Are you turning on the sprinklers because they are now spraying water? If you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you're now just spraying water. The emergency lights are on. Excuse me. And you hear.
Sorry, I just started picturing Redacted doing this, like, and like the scene. Was it like the scene in Flashdance, pulling the string and the water just pouring down?
And as you're doing that, you are in the net architecture, and you see something unexpected, which is another figure, another net runner is now appearing in the system.
Yes.
And they look like kind of like, like cave people, like loincloth and like animal pelts and like holding like a big kind of club thing. And that's their kind of like glowing avatar in this world. And they're looking right at you.
And would turning on the sprinklers have been my third net action?
That would have been your second. That's taking control of the node.
Then I would like my third net action, seeing that, to activate one of my programs. I'm going to activate armor. And so I faced off with this Geico mascot cave person, and all of a sudden these scales of transparent golden armor start showing up around my body, kind of in contrast to I guess their form. I have this glistening golden armor around me in this net architecture. Maverick just sees redacted as redacted.
Mm-hmm. And Maverick, while you're doing
Soaking
this,
wet, glistening in the sprinklers.
and while you're searching all this stuff, and the water is like coming down from the sprinkler system, you hear the sounds of people like, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh my shit!" And you can hear sounds of people like running around in the apartments, like moving furniture and grabbing things. You hear it, but it's too late, and it's the sound of these footsteps coming up right behind you, and you are knocked down into the water as the sound of squeaky shoes splashing towers over you. And you redacted, you see, and Hero and Nara and Dre, you guys come swooping down onto the roof to drop this smoke grenade. And what did you roll again? A 19.
19. It wasn't great.
Not great. But with it, you are able to come down, and you want to get close enough to do it, but you actually get real close, and you scrape the rooftop a little bit with the bottom of the AV, and the two people holding their guns jump out of the way, and you kind of crash and lift off, barely hitting the third person, this net runner. But as you're taking back up again, Dre, you're able to drop this tear gas grenade, and you redacted.
We hit the net runner, scattered them, and dropped the grenade. That sounds like a complete success.
Right. But I have to roll.
I'll call that a win.
Because you ramming the ground, you're going to take.
Again.
Yeah. But
that's a win. I mean, maybe not for the AV, but it's a win.
So yeah, you would just take 11, 16. I'm assuming you're keeping track of the SDP for the.
Yeah.
So that's 11, 16 points there.
They're gonna be mad.
And you see the giant cave woman inside this net architecture kind of looking up like this and then leaping out of the way, as if distracted by something in the meat world. Um, and yeah, and the AV is now a little bit fucked up. There's smoke coming out of it. You've got these gunshots coming in, yada, yada, yada. And we're going to end it there and pick up with the Augie rescue mission next time. But yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyways, thank you. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying having a Netrunner and learning all that stuff. I think you guys are going to throw a really great birthday party. Really excited about that.
We're making her perform at her own birthday. This is going to go
Right?
over great.
We don't know if this band had beef or nothing. We just put them all together like y'all perform.
Well,
it's free.
But I understand she's still part of the band, and what I understood.
I mean, out of character, y'all are facing off with her ex-bandmate's partner.
Well, we don't know if they're ex-bandmates. We know that they have not played Forlorn in a
Well,
long time.
Okay.
And maybe not played
yes.
a gig in a while, but there's that.
Rico was the one that got shot, right?
Did you guys get his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, he said Rico.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I don't know if it was like meant to be said in game. I think it may have been a slip. But
Yeah,
picked up
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard Rico, so I was
No,
like,
no,
he
yeah.
got shot.
Is Rico. Rico got shot.
But our characters don't know that, and like y'all don't know that Rico's like connected to Kiki.
Nope. I don't know who this dude is. He against Corbells though. So because and that's all Dre need.
Yeah. But yeah, let's I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying what you guys are doing. I'm glad we got
powerless.
I mean, that's part
I'm the
of
one getting shoved around by a clown right now. Again.
I know.
You know, yeah, that clown. He's a piece of work.
Am I
Dre's
going
just
to
a
get
chump,
Augie shooter
honestly.
than the run?
Dre is a warrior in the sheets, but a wimp in the streets.
Yes.
That's really got to be our first merch. Like,
yeah. But that's also a part of the game world too. Is like kind of like there are all these big forces, people more powerful than you. Everyone's gun is the same gun. Everyone's armor is the same armor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's that. But yeah. Anyway, let's do
I don't know
our.
I can see survive. He has so far.
Good luck. Yeah. I don't know. I can't even tell you. I don't
Right.
even know.
Hey, it's okay. I'm thinking of backup characters. Hell, I'll probably just bring in that friend of his, Victoria.
The book actually says you're supposed to tell your players to make 2 characters during character creation, which we didn't do, but
That's all right. I know who else how to play.
Hell yeah. But we'll save that for next time. So why don't we do our sign outs, figure out who we're rating, and yeah. And let's start with Liz.
hey, I'm Liz, Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly I am here Wednesdays and Saturdays playing all sorts of silly things like Vampire this Saturday. Also this weekend is BIPOC Vampire on Twitter, BIPOC Vampire Day and all that kind of good stuff. So get on the hashtag, do cool vampire or creepy things, and it'll be fun.
Listen, your boy already got a jump on this. Y'all see my Twitter.
All right, Juice.
Hello. Let me try that again. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I am Juice. No pronouns, just Juice. You can find me on Twitter at TheJuiceTM and sometimes here at TheJuiceTMTTV until I can get my old handle back. That's where you can find me whenever I pop on. And you might catch me on Saturday as well.
Gun. Uh-oh.
On Vampire the Masquerade, Philly by night.
Spoilers. Ivy?
Hi, I'm Ivy. You can find me at IVM2757 on Twitter, IVM_27 on TikTok, and which I will be posting some things on there hopefully soon when I'm not tired. Nerf54 in the chat. You can really see me on here because the way I have to set up my screen on here, not conducive to me being able to see everything. That's pretty much it for right now. Here, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Though this Saturday, I might, depending on what the heck's going on with my dad's birthday, I might not be able to make it, but we were already discussing things. It'll be fine. Y'all can survive without me at night. Don't die. Delroy, don't get kidnapped again.
Not up to me. Not even, it's barely up to Delroy. And
okay, hold up. Last time it was up to you, and we know that, and then we're not getting into that right now.
And Prince.
Oh, I don't know. When did I do that? Anyway, hello. Let's try that again. Hello, everyone. I'm Prince, aka Dimples and Dice. You can find me around the interwebs as Dimples and Dice, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz. You can also find me as a storyteller for Vampire the Masquerade Philly by night on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Along with that, you can find me just before that at 6 p.m. Eastern over on Vancouver by night as your friendly neighborhood Banu Hakim assassin, Jalil Kato. He's a very nice guy and everyone loves him. Absolutely. And he has a glowing red sword. You can also find me over at Table Goth on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. As Theseus, our finale of Hades High. Season 1 is this coming Tuesday, so do come out for that. There's going to be a wrestling match. There's going to be drama. There's going to be kisses and maybe dead people. Who knows?
Sounds like a party.
Kissing
Oh
dead
shit!
people.
And then I have one more other thing. Fuck. I'll be on Carrion Comfort's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe, Friday, for a very special D&D game where we are going to be playing shop owners, much like you'd find in a game like Moonlighters, and we're working to keep our shop running and sell our goods. It's going to be a very interesting take on D&D, and I am playing a giant centaur barbarian who is a stalker and security, and he's probably too big to fit in a shop, so that's going to be interesting.
That sounds amazing.
There's more to come.
And?
Follow me on Twitter.
Okay,
Oh.
there it is.
One more thing. I'm gonna shout out.
One more thing, Jack.
I'm gonna shout out Theta because Theta's not here. Internet crashed on them. Do follow Theta at twitter.com/oneshitty_bart. Also go visit Theta's Etsy shop because Theta makes dope hats and is going to be making a I don't know if it's just for themselves or not, but a Matt Murdock I'm not Daredevil sweater, which I'm very much looking forward to seeing the finished product of because that's a cool throwback to the comic books. That's all.
That's a thank you to our mods for being wonderful and all that shit.
Indeed.
Always. Yeah.
Always appreciative of you constantly being here, and we love you very much.
And I'm Mikey Mike. You can find me here Wednesdays and Saturdays. And what else? What else do I do with my life? Oh, I also am, my alter ego is Herbie Drangan, where I play the banger and the Gitbox and talk about black people. You can catch me. I'll be in Minnesota in a couple weeks. I'll be in North Carolina in a couple weeks at the International
raise
Bluegrass
up.
Bluegrass Association. I'll be in Los Angeles for a couple days coming up soon. You guys find me and find out where the hell I'm going to be. I also live on the internet. And yeah. Thanks again, Rolls20. Thanks to all you wonderful Trauma Team members.
Shout out to Roll20, making us part of the Roll20 Spotlight program. We appreciate
man.
y'all.
They just love the hell out of us. It's kind of crazy how much they love us. It's nuts.
And we love
I mean,
them.
we love them. We love them. Sorry, I said it backwards. How much we love them. Get me out of here, Prince. Help me. Who we rated?
We're already in process of rating D&D Jordan Lee. a friend of the channel and one of our mods. Jordan is playing Dead by Daylight, and we're gonna go over there and join Jordan. So we'll see her there. As always, it is a Rollin' Deez raid. And yeah, that's it. See y'all on Saturday. Good night, everybody.
I don't even think that sounded right though. Okay.
And rating now. Did the rate go through? Yeah, there it goes.
Yep.